Good Monday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Dana Melancon with you on Southeast Texas Express. We are your Roku access for weather in Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana, also on Facebook. Our Southeast Texas Express Facebook page, on the YouTube platform too. If you're a YouTube fan, you are invited to like, subscribe, to follow our YouTube channel, Southeast Texas Express. And then we are coming to you live from our weather studio on the top floor of the Wellness Center building here in Beaumont at Christus, Southeast Texas, where our helipad shot has the airship inbound and ready to go. In the event that we have anything going on. You can also see the clear skies that we're seeing out and about. Let's take a look at our hospital tower camera facing south from our studio. Same clear skies, same quiet weather pattern. Only change we have is if we look toward the west, we can see East Tex Freeway and the traffic moving A-OK. As far as the construction zones are concerned, but be extra careful. Really bad accident occurring over the weekend along the lines of East Tex Freeway, closer toward the, I guess it was close toward Washington Boulevard. Nevertheless, we are A-OK and a nice start for our weather in the sense that we're looking at clear skies. 78 degrees is not a warm start, but we are looking at some pretty warm conditions that will be developing as the day progresses. Case in point, we have a heat index already. It feels like it's 84 outside as we speak. Right now, winds barely blowing out of the north at 2 miles per hour. We're going to see that northerly wind component, but it's really not going to be helping us out hardly any at all. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies today, and you can see a 96-degree temperature, maybe even 97 in some spots. No doubt about it, very hot returning for our Tuesday and Wednesday. Upper 90s are expected by midweek. The high that's been keeping us quiet still in place, but again, that causes that sinking air, that little, if any, change for the next several days, meaning that the sun's going to have ample time to really ramp its effects up on Southeast Texas, Southwest Louisiana, and keep us on the very hot side as far as weather is concerned. Here's our X-Rad Doppler radar provided by Sam Trevino and the gang Roofing 911, and a quiet Doppler radar here. Not so quiet if we take a look at the tropics, and we will be looking at that here in just a little bit. Again, we have really surprised that we didn't see the heat advisory for our immediate area, although we do have it on the outer peripheries. You can see some of the parishes in southwest Louisiana and south central Louisiana will be under that heat advisory. But again, take caution if you're outside any extended amount of time today. Bottled water, shade, and breaks. Remember all of that. Where we're at 78 degrees right now here at our studio in Beaumont, 77 being recorded at the Jack Brooks Airport, and 77 sunny skies in Orange as well. Lake Charles checks in at 77. Let's take a look at our tropics, and again, you can see the effects of Hurricane Debbie making its way close to Tallahassee, Florida. This right here is Hurricane Debbie. We've got the coordinates on it: 29.5 north, 83.7 west. 80-mile-an-hour sustained winds around the very most center circulation of Debbie. It's really close to Tallahassee and Cedar Mills, Florida. So we're going to be watching that. In fact, I'm going to step off the map real quick and manipulate the radar just a little bit. Let me see if I can pull our radar back up for you and show you exactly what we want to be looking at, in the sense that we are talking about Hurricane Debbie. All right, this is, of course, our local view. We'll take this out, and of course you can see what's going on, in the sense that Debbie is right on the coast near Florida. Put our radar on there, and man, we can really see what's going on. And most of the coast from Tampa all the way to Gainesville, seeing that onshore flow. We've got a few tornado watches going on in and around Florida, south of Orlando, Daytona Beach, although it's on the Atlantic side, still seeing obviously some of the wraparound moisture from Hurricane Debbie. It's not receiving the extreme amount of rain at this point. Same goes for Orlando, although we'll probably see some pretty good showers and gusty winds moving its way into Orlando on Interstate 4 probably during the next couple of 3 hours. Gainesville, Florida, Jacksonville, all seeing some pretty heavy rainfall, and you can see where the eye of Hurricane Debbie is now making its way onshore, really close to Tallahassee. So with that said, again, we're going to be looking at a very warm weather day expected in southeast Texas today, where we're looking at temperatures hovering around the upper 90s during the course of the day today. And not only upper 90s, but we are going to be looking at heat index readings of around 108 as the day progresses. Let me get our maps back in shape, and we'll touch on the rest of our weather in southeast Texas. Here it is, where we're going to be looking at high pressure, the name of the game. And it's about the only weather feature that we can see stapled onto Texas right now. Frontal system that's providing a little bit of instability well north of our region has no opportunity to work its way as far south as the Gulf Coast of Texas. And again, we're going to be looking at that high coming into play for the majority of the week. In fact, today's mid and upper 90s in some areas will turn to a widespread upper 90-degree mark as far as temperatures are concerned starting tomorrow for a good part of the week. Yesterday we hit 97. So again, 97 degrees today, not going to be far off the mark. Got to go all the way back to 1902 to see our record high, 104. Sabine Pass, 2 high tides, 2 low tides. They're on your screen there. Sun was up as of 6:38 this morning and sun setting as of 8:06 tonight. Here is our forecast today. Very hot conditions indeed. 97 expected high in some spots. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies with northwest winds barely blowing at 5 miles per hour, down to 78 tonight, and another mostly sunny and a hot day in store for us Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Look at that. 98 degrees expected for high temperatures for all for the majority of the week, at least through Thursday. If you're on Facebook this morning and would like to tell us good morning, we would certainly like to return the favor and say good morning to you. Make sure you let us know where you're watching the broadcast from, and we encourage you to ask all your friends to follow our Facebook page on Southeast Texas Express so that we can grow the network, make our task a little bit easier in the sense of trying to pinpoint the forecast that we have. So let's say good morning to my very, very good friend, Mr. Troy Watts. Sounds a little bit more sophisticated when you say his middle name in there with Troy Hamilton Watts. Wondering why he doesn't let us refer to him as Hamilton. But it is going to be a hot day today, and he says one of the key things, stay hydrated. Have plenty of bottled water. In fact, it says his brother, oh, that's right, his brother is in Florida, just south of Daytona, just now starting to get some rain. Good news, Troy, there, it's not the abundant amount of rain the Gulf Coast side of Florida is getting right now. Again, meteorologist Dana Melancon in with you on Southeast Texas Express this Monday morning. Thanks for letting me join you this Monday morning. Anything changes, obviously, we'll give you an update as the day progresses. In the meantime, again, we encourage you to follow the Facebook page for Southeast Texas Express and download the app on your mobile phone too. Look for Southeast Texas Express on your mobile phone and keep Southeast Texas Express handy anywhere you go during the course of the day.